Domestic and family violence is never okay. It is against the law. It is really hard to go through domestic and family violence. There is help out there. There are numbers you can call for help at the end.
This is a video about going to court for a domestic violence order for the respondent. The respondent is the person who needs to follow the rules of the DVO. The aggrieved is the person who needs protection from domestic and family violence. What happens when you go to court? You will need to go to a magistrate's court. This is your local court. You will need to sign in when you get there. The court workers can help you on the day. You can ask them questions. You can tell them you have support needs for your disability. You may have to wait a long time before you go into the courtroom. You will have 3 choices. 1, adjourn. This means you would like more time. You will need to come back to court on another day. The judge will need to decide whether to agree to this. You will need to decide what to do with the DVO when you come back to court. 2, consent without admission. This means you agree to the DVO. This does not mean you admit that you used domestic violence. 3, contest. This means you say no to the DVO. You will need to come back to court to do a hearing. The judge might make a temporary order until the next court date. What is a hearing? In the hearing, you and the aggrieved will give evidence. Evidence is used as proof that what you are saying is true. The judge will decide whether or not the DVO will happen and what the rules of the DVO will be.
You have rights when you go to court. Rights are rules to make sure everyone gets what is fair and safe. You have the right to understand what is happening. You can ask for things to be said in a different way. You have the right to feel safe at court. You can tell the court workers if you feel scared of the aggrieved. You have the right to the support you need. You can bring one person you trust for support. A duty lawyer can also help at court. Their help is free. You can ask them for help to speak to the judge. They might not be able to do this. There are not always duty lawyers available every day at every court.
If you have experienced domestic and family violence, it is not your fault. You are not alone. You can get help. If you want to talk to someone about what you are going through, you can call 1-800-RESPECT on 1-800-737-732. If you need to leave your home because of domestic and family violence, you can call DV Connect on 1-800-811-811. If you use violence or have experienced violence, you can call Men's Line on 1-800-600-636. Women and non-binary people with intellectual disability made and voiced this video with help from WWILD Sexual Violence Prevention Association.